Hello and welcome to today's video. This video is going to be me setting up my April, May and June bullet journal spreads. So all of the months that we're in the second quarter of the year we're going to be setting up in the bullet journal. Throughout the video I'm going to be using a lot of zebra mild liners, a lot of Crayola super tips as well. These are old ones, these are new ones. They look a bit different but they're the exact same thing. I ended up using some Posca paint pens in June, which was really fun. I've never done that before and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then obviously some Stabilo fine liners which I really like, some Muji pens in both 0.5 and 0.38 and a ruler. There are a few other various stationery items that I use. The main one I can really think of that I haven't got set out in front of me is my Jelly Roll 08. I actually haven't used any white pen for white pen this month, but I do use this to correct mistakes often as well. And yeah, there are also some stickers and some different bits and pieces. Everything that's from a pack where I know where it's from, it should have the name like on whatever pack I'm using. But any questions, leave them down below, and if I know where something's from and I haven't said it in the video, I will let you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's show you the time lapse. I'll put some music over it and then you can come back at the end and I'll talk through the final setups. starting in April, I did this kind of like dragonfly theme. I will insert a picture somewhere up here as to what my like inspiration was. For all of these, I've basically just got one picture online that I've got in like a little folder for like potential spreads this year. And yeah, this dragonfly one is what I base this on. It doesn't look anything like it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure the dragonflies were made with like metallic watercolours that are in the inspo photo. But I really like the idea of dragonflies. It's a little bit different to butterflies, which I've done quite a few times now. So yeah, this is it. Big title, little calendar, and space for goals. I really like the direction of the dragonflies, and yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. Then the monthly look. I like how colourful this is, and this definitely ended up inspiring the inspo picture and what I decided to do for June, because I just really liked how fun and colourful this looked. And again, I just really like these dragonflies. They're just in a little sticker set. I should be able to link them down below, but yeah, all the dragonflies are from that sticker set, and then I used a couple of stamps. But all the stamps I've got second hand, so I don't actually know where they are from, unfortunately. And then brain dump. Unfortunately, this page did get smudged with stamp ink. I am still not great at it, but I'm learning and it's getting better. So yeah, this is my brain dump. I leave it blank, I leave it clear, because honestly, throughout the month, I normally end up filling this up. This can be used for anything and everything. To-do list, shopping list, a note I need to write down, something important, a big plan, a brain dump, literally anything. So yeah. And then we are on to the weekly spreads. I don't have much to say about these. They're all pretty much the same throughout every month. I do a 6cm by 9cm box for each of the weekdays. And then the weekend, I do that same box, but then I split it in half at 4.5cm down to have both weekend days in the same bigger box, basically. So turn the big box into two smaller boxes. And yeah, for all of these setups, I decided to go for some like paper and dragonfly stickers. This is my favourite weekly setup, I think. Definitely of the dragonfly month, definitely of April, but I think it might be all together. I really like these colours together, and it's definitely a combination I'm going to try and use again. Again, pretty much the exact same. I just changed up the colours. So this is the second week in April. This is the third week in April, and it's a colour combination that I really like, and I will definitely try and use this colour combination again, like the blue and the more like olivey green. I think it looks really cool. And then last but not least, final week in April, I did like a pink and green. It's not my favourite, but I do like it, and I do think hopefully we should be seeing some sunshine and having some good times, and hopefully this will be a nice bright sunny week, because looking at this is what I expect. So then heading over into May, again I'll put my inspiration picture up above. I'm pretty sure the inspiration picture is basically very similar to this Polaroid here, but except for that it's all very different. So yeah, again, take the inspiration with a grain of salt. We essentially go with like duck slash pond life slash flowers slash just like florally bit, I don't know, but I had fun with it, and this is the setup in the end. I decided to do the little monthly calendar in a mini Polaroid this time. I think it looks quite cool. When the month starts, I will obviously write my goals down here. I always leave a goal page empty at the start of the month just to give me a bit of direction, and yeah, we can move on. So this is my monthly overview for this month. I did it slightly differently. These boxes are the exact same size as the rest of my months, I think. Are they? No, they're not. Okay, so normally I do 2cm by 3cm boxes. For May, I've only done it by 2.5cm in height. So a little bit different, just slightly less room. Hopefully I don't come to regret that, because I know that the boxes that I normally do, so if we go back to April, the boxes that I normally do at 2cm by 3cm, if I've got two things going on that day that I have stickers for, I can fit 2 stickers in these boxes. So for instance, if the cat flea day turns out to be the same day as a bin day, they'd both fit in. Hopefully I can still get things to fit here. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the bum, but I guess we'll wait and see. Then we have our brain dump. I really like this brain dump page. These stickers I got from an Etsy shop. If I can find them again, I'll put a link in. Unfortunately, a lot of the time Etsy shops, they're like, you know, they put out their stock, but once it's gone, it's gone. And I truly don't know out of what I've used that are from Etsy shops what's the case of any of that, but I'll have a look, and if I can find it I will link it. And yeah, again, pretty blank, lots of room for me to write down whatever I need. So let's just go on to the monthly spreads. This first page I tried doing like Polaroids, but like with this different coloured background, because like I definitely have had paper in the past for my Polaroid camera that's been like a different colour. Unfortunately, just due to the stickers that I had to put on top, I didn't end up loving it. I thought it looked quite washed out, so I did not continue doing this, but I do continue on to use these stickers. I have no idea where these stickers are from. Unfortunately, I've had them like 4 years and I'm still getting through them. I bought a massive bulk pack many years ago. But yeah, I like how this looks. I like the colour scheme. I think it's going to be nice. Next week we did Very Pink, and honestly I like it. Oh, I did not mention this pen. This is not one of these felts, even though I've got plenty. This is a Staedtler Tri Plus colour. I do not know what this pen is, where it's from, anything. It's like a triangle shape. It somehow ended up in my pen stack over the years, and it gets this like nice bold brown line. So yeah, I ended up using that one. But yeah, I like how this looks. I think it looks nice. So yeah, and honestly I just need as much room as possible. These, although I wish I could put loads more decoration in, I just need these blank boxes at this side to be able to have it nice and usable for myself. So moving on to the fourth week. Yeah, fourth week in May. This is Very Blue. I really like this one because I'd used the like swans duck pictures in the few pages beforehand, in both the title page and the brain dump page. When I found this sticker in with a pack being all these ducks and things, I thought it would work really nice. No, I really do like how this one turned out. This is potentially my favourite one of May, I think, in terms of weekly spreads. And then the last weekly setup. Honestly, it's a bit boring now I'm looking at it. I think I was just pretty done with this at this point. I'd used pretty much all of like these nice stickery things that I like the look of that was working, so we've just gone pretty simple and basic, but that is a-okay. I do regret using this yellow pen for the title because I don't think it's very easy to see. I might try and correct it at some point, but I think it'd look a mess if I tried to correct it now, so I'll just leave it. Then let's head to June. For June, I wanted colourful, I wanted bright, I wanted to feel everything just be like bright and colourful and happy. I'll put the inspiration picture. The inspiration picture for this one was just of like a monthly calendar page on like one page of a bullet journal, but I just really liked how it looked, so I thought I'd be inspired by it, use the same colours. Like these sort of like petally fireworky looking things are very much like the main part that I've dragged from it, but I feel like you can see the inspiration for sure. And most of this has been done with Posca pens. Now you would have seen in the time-lapse section I did use glitter glue on top of the June. Wish I hadn't done that. That was my one regret from setting up this bullet journal this time. I tried to use glitter glue and it just took forever. I ended up getting my little mini fan out to dry it, and I just think it looks really smudged. It looked better before the glitter went on. Sometimes the answer to glitter is no. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the camera screen now and it looks okay, but like it looks very smudged and much more blurry in person. But yeah, that's the June setup. Then going over to the overview. I like how this turned out. I wish it was a little bit more funky. Maybe I should have used some different pens. Like obviously I've got loads of colours in like the zebra mild liners and the Crayola, but I really was just sticking to the Posca pens at this point. But I think this was the point when I realised like, oh, like if I want it more colourful, I'll need to use other pens. And then the brain dump. Again, just some Posca pens, doing a little like a spiky speech bubbly thing that says brain dump. I use so much of my brain dump. I know that this does not look like a page that's like exciting at all, and every time I do these videos I'm like, this doesn't look great, but like by the end of the month it's full. So yeah, not worried about this. And then June, week 1. I really like this. I think this is my favourite weekly setup of June. I just use so many colours and it just looks so lovely, and I like even like the wavy way that I put June week 1. I don't know, I really vibe with this. I think it looks cool. Again, the exact same weekly setup as we've seen previously. June week 2, I went with just a load of different shades of purple. I think it looks cool enough. Week 3, I did 2 shades of purple and 2 shades of like bluey greens, and yeah, again, really happy with it. And then the final week I tried to do shades of like orangey yellows. I don't think this one turned out as cool as the others. I also tried to not use a ruler with this one, and I just like drew up and round the corners. I don't know, I think it looks okay. I just don't think this one looks as cool as like all of the previous super colourful weeks. But yeah, that is the final page. That is the Q2 bullet journal setup. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe down below to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.